Hello familia, this is Sanchez style again. It's been about 8 months that I've been doing this, but I'm here to do a revision to my Mexican rice. I know that it's been a while. I've been doing my best to perfect it, so I have perfected a good way, a better way for my familia and friends to make this quick Mexican rice. Alright, first is we use this quarter cup oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, whichever you want. I already had to get you a nice little saucepan. I'm gonna use 1 cup. This 1 cup makes a lot. Get that started. If you got any questions, you can also go to my first original Mexican rice video for the different way that I was doing it. But I found a way better way. I can't even talk today. All right, Miller Lite, gotta get that. Gotta move to the side now. I'm trying to cook. All right, get this rice nice and brown. Make sure it's in medium heat, not on high, because you don't wanna burn it. Just remember, when you get this nice and brown, you're gonna go ahead and drain this excess oil, because you don't want that in your tomato sauce. All right, let's get it nice and brown. As you can see, it's browning up pretty good. I went ahead and chopped up a little bit of a white onion. Get that toasted up with the rice as it's browning. Just make sure that you're not gonna burn that onion that you toasted with the rice. The smell smells good. All right, now that the rice is browning up, let's get that onion a little bit cooked up, translucent. Just bear with me, folks. This is not hard. So last time I didn't add any onion because I was making it more for my grandkids. But because we do like some onion, give it a little bit of flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and toast it up. Okay, I think that's good enough. As you can see, the rice is nice and brown. The onions are about nicely cooked. I don't want them onions to look all brown like the rice. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off the heat and drain the oil. Alright, familiar friends, I already drained all the oil. As you can see, it's nice and toasty. Onions are not burned, just barely cooked. So now what you're going to do, because you used 1 cup of rice, you're going to use 2 cups of water. Alright, it's included with the tomato sauce that I'm about to throw in here. So I'm going to use 1 can of tomato sauce. Just be careful because you're going to get steam. Alright, now you go ahead and add your 2 cups of water. Yes, to draw that steam. Alright, that's the hardest part. Alright, go ahead and put it at about medium high so we can get, it needs to start boiling. But before that, we're going to go ahead and add the seasonings. As my first video, I'm going to use it's the same seasonings that I'm going to use. I'm going to use a tablespoon of Knorr. That's what they call it, supposedly. Knorr to me. But anyways, with some onion and garlic powder to taste. Remember, no salt. Salt is in the nor already, so do not add any salt, because if you add more nor, it's going to be very salty. Alright, going to use some sazon. That's going to give the rice a little bit of flavor and color. Alright, that's about a tablespoon for me, because you know, it does have sodium in there, so it's going to be giving it the salt taste. If you like it salty, or if you don't put too much. Just a little sprinkle of your garlic powder. Sprinkle of your onion powder. And go ahead and throw in your packet of sazon. Alright, as you know, it's already starting to boil. The trick to this is, just like regular white rice, you know, it took me a few months to figure it out, but then I started making it the different way from my first video. You know, you're gonna let it boil for a couple minutes. Then we're gonna cover it, put it on simmer for 10 minutes, covered, still, with the pot over the heat. And then we're gonna turn it off after the 10 minutes. So I'm gonna let it start boiling for now. And then I'm gonna start, turn the heat down. So while that's happening, you know, in my first video I did use the chicken broth. You can use that, or you can just use regular water. Doesn't matter. Still gonna give it the taste with the seasonings you're gonna put in it. The onions was ours for taste. You know, there's a lot of other ways you can make this Mexican rice, but if you want some quick Mexican rice, here you go. This is Sanchez style. This is how most of us in El Paso cook it. But we all have our ways. But that's why I make it Sanchez style, because that's how we make it in our casa. Alright, so here you go. It's starting to boil. It takes a couple minutes. I'm gonna give it about 1 more minute before I cover it. Okay, so this is really the trick to making sure your rice comes out good. Not too dry, not too soggy, just right. Okay, I've been trying this for months. As you know, my last video for this was about 8 months ago. But hopefully you try it this way, it works out better for you. Unless you're already a professional at this, well, it's okay. This is for all the amateur cookers out there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cover it while it's still over the heat. I'm going to go ahead and turn it down to about 1 for electric stoves, simmer, for gas stoves, whichever, but make sure you leave it over the heat for about 10 minutes at the simmer. After the 10 minutes, that's when you turn it off and put it to the side and give it 15 to 20 minutes after that, and you're good. Alright, family and friends, I'm going to go ahead and give you the final product after it's done, so I can show you, because I still have to cook me up some enchiladas. Alright. Okay, the 10 minutes has already passed by. I already turned it off. So just go ahead, put it to the side, and then let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. What I usually do is I do the rice first, and then I start doing the rest of my other entrees. That way it gives the rice enough time to sit and cook just like you want it. Alright, family and friends, I'm glad to be back. I'm gonna start doing some changes to some of my recipes, better changes at that, and I'm gonna start adding some more. So uh, subscribe, have your friends subscribe to the easiest Mexican Sanchez style cooking. See you then. It's been about 20 minutes. I've let this rice sit, and every time I do this, look at that. Let's go ahead and fluff it up. Fluff it up after 15 to 20 minutes, and it looks great. Look at that. It's completely cooked. So this is the new way that I've been doing my rice for the last few months. Sorry folks, yeah, I actually had a job, so I haven't been able to get on here and make some changes to my recipes or even add any, but stay tuned because that's what's coming. Alright, whatever chance I get, I will try my best. As you know, I'm making some red enchiladas, which is my recipe is in my videos, so hope to have you subscribe so you can follow me. Alright, have a good day, bon appetit. Till then, familia and friends.